Well, we are back. And I couldn't find that guy the other day. Yesterday, the last video. But I got him. That's number 2. Tomato number 2. If you can believe that. Still want to hear how many people have tomatoes. Let my camera focus. When I got something in front of it, then it'll focus. And then it goes fuzzy. Whatever. Tomato number 2, but guess what? Guess what? That's not all. Oh, that's not all. Because we got more action than that. Oh, yeah. Yes, we do. Yes, we do. Yes, we do. Get in here. Hello. Come on. Focus. Anyway. Technology. That was number 1. But if we come down here, we got 1, 2, 3, and 4. We'll just go ahead and back up. We'll give technology a second to document the accomplishment that is tomatoes. Hey, we're having fun, right? We're gardening. We're hoop housing. We are growing outdoors in a controlled environment. We got flowers everywhere. We got more tomatoes to come. We had another right here flower open up, and we had another male flower, so we pollinated that guy. Already had the bulb. See, you get the bulb behind there. A female bulb. And if you don't pollinate that, it doesn't grow, falls off. So we got that one down there, and this one that we pollinated the day before, the bulb back there. Flowers closing up. It's gonna fall off. No longer needs to blossom. That's what we're gonna get. A couple of them sugar pumpkins. I think we took a break from watering today because we saw down here some splitting action. Yeah, not cool. Could be from overwatering. It's growing too fast. Split open. It has gotten really hot. Don't know if that, thought a chicken was coming in behind me. Don't know if that led to it. We'll keep an eye on it. Sometimes you get those, from the store. They got the little splitted them, kind of like an apple that splits, or cherry. They close back up sometimes. Other times, bugs and whatnot can get in there. And if it is stunted or whatnot, we will just cut him off the vine and make room for another one. Looks like this guy kind of split a little too. Ay. This constant, it was only 46 degrees this morning, but this constant, hey, it's 90. Hey, it's 40. Hey, it's 60, 70, 80, 90. Back down to 40, just stressing out the plants. But hopefully they keep growing. We get some more consistent weather. I think it's towards Sunday, towards Father's Day. We're getting a little increase every day this week as it gets nicer and nicer and nicer. Got a flower down here. Does it have a bulb behind it? No, not really. So that's probably a male. Another male flower right there. So, waiting for a few bulbs. I don't know if this guy's split down there. He's looking alright, I think. Check this guy out. Just gonna feel around him. No split on that guy. He feels fine. So hopefully, like I said, things kind of get a little more consistent out here. So these plants can just kind of find their zen and grow and not be stressed and just keep on growing and keep on growing. But excited to see a few more sugar pumpkins. Take a look over here. Flowers galore, but I think they're all looking like male flowers. Not really seeing a bulb anywhere. So, what's this guy over here? This guy over here looking like another male flower. Don't see any other females coming. That guy up there, because I already saw him. That should be another female. See, it's got the bulb behind the flower. We just need that blossom to open up. Tripping on the lines. No flowers yet on the zooks. I know we did kind of a walk by yesterday, but I wanted to show you those other tomatoes today. So, went from 1 to 2 that I couldn't find. We're up to 6. And that one is on the beefsteak. Right there, beefsteak tomato. So, looking forward to that guy. He'll be a bigger one. I believe the one with 4, those are the large cherry tomatoes. So, we'll get some nice cherry tomatoes out of that guy. But showing you guys that inner growth on the zooks. And we're getting there. Everything's looking good. Kind of bummed about the split butternut. Not gonna lie. It's a bummer. Look how much this zook is spanning out into the walkway. They just take up a lot of space. You're going to love those zooks. If you've never done zooks before, you're going to love watching those zooks. I mean, there'll be no dirt space in between the zooks. That's why we spaced them out so far. Incredible. Incredible. We did take those cuttings. Probably too early to see any kind of, root action. I don't know. Those plants. We'll keep looking on those. Sad story out front on the cabbage. I will cover that when I do an update on the front. And but we have more cabbage, so that's a good thing. More cukes and a couple more zooks. But those cucumbers, I think, are going to come in handy. Because we lost quite a few. We got looks like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 that we pulled out down along the way, that she put in some other oregano, thyme, basil, flowers, things like that in between that she had started. So we'll have to come back to the old cucumbers, get some more going. The ones that are going, we're seeing some growth, so they just haven't got yanked out yet. Come on, guys, grow. Well, we're getting, about that size, about jar pickle size, and they get a little bigger. And before they turn yellow, we've been picking them. Last year we did a bigger variety. They were huge, like big old water or pickle bush or something like that, but they were massive cucumbers, and fun to grow because you see them and they're just kind of like a lighter green and white or whatever, but they were easy to spot, but they grew so fast. I mean, they were getting stuck over in the beast in the mesh that we have all the way around the beast to keep the chickens out when we open up the ends. But getting some flowers on some of these cukes, so looking good. It's kind of weird, like this butternut here cut over into this row because we had one left over that was still inside, so we got a butternut in the middle of the cucumbers. But then we got this cucumber over here, with the butternuts, and something about row 1, that's the best cuke we got. It's maybe closer to the edge, closer to the sun, although the sun comes more, overhead. This volunteer broccoli that was with this cucumber, just a random seed, but this one's doing nice. But zoom in on that. You're gonna look at that. Got a head of broccoli coming off of this guy. He just came out of nowhere. Just out of nowhere. Big old broccoli. Zoom all the way out. Maybe that's my problem. I was zoomed in. Boom. But hey, we'll take it. Free broccoli. Unplanned broccoli. So thanks for tuning in. Share, like, subscribe. I was checking into a channel that I love, Rants with Rogers, but he did the Rogers Report today, and inflation on groceries. So keep that in mind. Ask questions, leave comments, anything I can do to help you. How do you start? Want to know how to get started? Ask me how to get started. Is it as simple as making a 2x4, box and buying some potting soil at Home Depot or Lowe's or one of those stores? Any store around here with potting soil. We have a few of them close by that aren't the big chains. They're more local chains, or even your do-it-your-best or Ace Hardwares or whatever you might have. Somebody's got potting soil. Somebody's got, a 2x6. Price of lumber's going nuts, but you could buy a 10-foot, or 12-foot, 2x6, because you'll need 2 and 2 to make the ends, and then you'll have 4 feet and 4 feet left over to make up your 12. So buy one 12-foot 2x12 or 2x8 or 2x6, and then fill it with dirt and get going. And if that's the space you got, you could do that just, corner of the yard or somewhere, nice little spot. Some people have animals, dogs, so you got to worry about that. But maybe you have a deck, and you can put a bottom on it, some kind of bottom on it or something like that. Plenty of things you can do. Keep it away from pets or whatever, but start small. Even if you did just little growing boxes or planters, get some of those round planters, that you can have on just your back deck, and do a couple tomatoes or throw some lettuce seeds in there, and get yourself some salad, at night or whatever, and enjoy and growing some food, and then it'll blossom if you're into it, and you do it well or have fun with it. You're going to want to do more, and next year you can step up your game and keep going, and it's going to grow and grow and grow. We moved a couple of times, and actually had a couple of garden beds where we were the first time, and so we used them there. But when we got going here, we kind of had to start over, and so we did. Started with a few earth boxes. Earth box out here that the carrots are growing in. Actually, the carrot bed, that was the first earth bed, and then we did the hoop house, the beast, and this year was the octagon, and this big guy here. See, the fan ain't even running. Got about 82 in here, which I think is nice. Like I said, we didn't water. Let it dry up a little bit, because these butternuts were cracking. So, but start small and get to growing. But you know, see what you can do in a small space. A couple of beds, and with the way the world's going now, money's tight in the economy and all those things, it might be worth looking into, just to do something small and expand from there. But again, thanks for tuning in. We'll see you on the next one.